Hello everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from Odishatv.in presenting you today's news from Odisha. First headlines. Odisha government announces there will be no power cuts from 20th April to 20th May. Milk farmers pour milk on road in Puri to protest against the alleged anti-farmer policy of the state government. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik inaugurates 100 drinking water supply projects to benefit 27 lakh people in 41 urban areas. Paddy procurement for the Rabi season to begin across 19 districts in the second week of May and continue till 30th June. And migratory birds' love affair with Chilika outlast season. Now the details. In a huge relief to the electricity consumers in Odisha, Energy Minister Pranab Prakash Das on Wednesday said there would be no power cuts in the state till 20th May. Talking to the media persons after a meeting on power management in the state, the minister stated, however, during the peak season demand will be 150 to 200 megawatt more as compared to last year. We would try to extend the tenure of power banking contract expiring on 15th May, through which we are bringing power from other states to meet the demand-supply gap. The next decision on power cuts will be taken after a review meeting on 15th May, he added. At present, though the state needs 4,000 megawatt during the peak hours, 400 megawatt is being brought through power banking from Delhi and Punjab.
From April 20th to May 20th amaro batan power cut karibu nai जदियो हमरो peak demand previous year अपेक्षा पाखापाखि 150 megawatt आउरी extra to 150-200 megawatt amaro demand रहिबो.
In the wake of the tragic bus mishap in Gailo Ghat in Deoghar district, resulting in the death of 27 persons on 17th April, the Odisha government has decided to strictly implement the provision for display of driving license, insurance and fitness certificate in every bus to ensure the safety of the passengers. Transport Minister Ramesh Majhi said the RTOs have been instructed to direct bus owners to prepare a list containing the vehicle registration number, engine and chassis numbers, insurance certificate, fitness certificate and pollution test certificate and put it inside the bus for the appraisal of the passengers. If any bus is found not putting the list of vehicle details, strict action would be taken against the concerned bus owner, he added.
सरकार व्यवस्था रही जे प्रत्येक गाड़ी जेकोसी ऑर्डिनरी हो एक्सप्रेस हो कि डिलक्स हो प्रत्येक गाड़ी डिटेल्स गाड़ी भितर से लिखा पड़ो डिस्प्ले करें विशेषकर माने गाड़ी ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस जे ड्राइवर ठीक अच्छी से डिस्प्ले करें फिटनेस कथा हो कि इंश्योरेंस कथा हो प्रत्येक जिनस से डिस्प्ले कर तार नियम रही किंतु जो कथा साधारण लोक जो भाव में जानीपारे से या पुणी थे जो आगुरी जो निर्देशनामा रही पुणी थे कड़ाकड़ी कराऊँ आरटीओ मान निर्देश दिखाई मसे भितर जिते बस रही राज्यर सबू बस माने से माने जांच करेंगे और देखिए कार फिटनेस ना कार इंश्योरेंस ना कार डीएल ना डिटेल्स से माने मसे भितर सरकार को तथ्य देवाई निर्देश दिखाई.
A day after Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik reportedly warned his ministerial colleagues soon after a cabinet meeting at the state secretariat here on Tuesday against giving media statements on issues affecting BJD's interests, senior leaders of the ruling party were involved in a war of words on Wednesday. Commenting on BJD spokesperson Shashi Bhushan Behera's media statement on what transpired at the cabinet meeting, Excise Minister Damodar Raut said, how does Shashi Bhushan, who is not a member of the cabinet, know what was discussed in the cabinet meeting? As per my knowledge, the Chief Minister did not warn anyone. Those who are telling such things have a negative attitude. Raut went on to assert that if asked about the party, he would definitely comment. Flatly denying reports of a gag order served by the Chief Minister, Raut said, nobody has warned me about anything. Those who are saying such things are dishonest. Whoever has told such things does not have right to make such statements. In fact, they are breaking the party discipline. Interestingly, while Raut, who was in a belligerent mood, Behera, whose remarks set off the talk about a gag order, was surprisingly defensive when asked for a reaction on the excise minister's comment. All that I said was cabinet ministers are answerable to the chief minister. What was wrong in what I told the media? Was his rather tame reply. With reports of forest fire in some parts of Odisha posing threat to the flora and fauna, the Forest Department on Wednesday issued specific guidelines to bring down the incidents. Talking to media persons, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest or PCCF Wildlife, Siddhant Das, said as per the new guidelines, the Divisional Forest Officers or DFO would be held responsible for the outbreak of fire in the forest, resulting in the large-scale death of wild animals and loss of forest cover. He said, as per the guidelines, emphasis is given for deployment of more fire squads in the forest, use of global positioning system or GPS, and satellite imagery to trace the source and place of fire in the forest. Reports from Dhenkanal said, fire has hit Matharagadi forest range and the forest areas in Kamakhya forest range in the district. Asked about the fire, Dhenkanal DFO Pradeep Kumar Sahu said, there is no fire inside the forest.
वाटर बॉडीज करने से दायित्व दी जाए एवं एक कथा पर्सनाली हेल्ड रेस्पॉन्सिबल हेबे फॉर जदि कौन सी लार्ज स्केल डेथ है कि कौन जदि जंगल फायर लगे जोटा को से चेष्टा न करिक बहुत समय आप देखिए जंगल जो निआ लगे से छासरे पाखे पहुँचे जो लोक आम जो बहुत फायर स्क्वाड लगी.
The Congress on Wednesday launched a protest rally in Bhubaneswar over the political turmoil in Uttarakhand and Arunachal Pradesh. AICC General Secretary in charge of Odisha, B.K. Hariprasad, who arrived in Odisha, led the rally denouncing the role of the BJP-led government at the centre in the political crisis in the two states. The agitating Congress members bunched the effigies of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP President Amit Shah at the lower PMG square in Bhubaneswar. Odisha Congress Chief Prashad Harichandan, along with other senior Congress leaders of the state, participated in the rally. Congress is protesting the way democracy has been murdered by Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, said Harichandan.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी खासतौर नरेंद्र मोदी और अमित शाह का जुगलबंदी संविधान के खिलाफ और प्रजातंत्र के खिलाफ जाके अरुणाचल में और उत्तराखंड में हम कांग्रेस का सरकार को गिराने का कोशिश गिराया है. ये लोग कांग्रेस मुक्त भारत बनाने के लिए गलत रास्ता लेके कांग्रेस सरकार को बर्खास्त करने का कोशिश कर रहा है, इसलिए इसके खिलाफ हम लोगों ने एक प्रदर्शन किया है.
Rich tributes were paid to the former Chief Minister of the state, Janaki Ballabh Patnaik, on his first death anniversary on Thursday. A number of programs have been organized today across the state to mark the occasion. According to the sources, a park and a 10-feet-high statue of the former Chief Minister will be unveiled by Janaki Ballabh Patnaik Memorial Committee at Khordha in the evening on Thursday. The statue unveiling program will be attended by Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik and Union Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, the sources added. Paddy procurement for the Rabi season will begin across 19 districts in the second week of May and continue till 30th June. The decision was taken at the meeting of the state-level Paddy Procurement Committee on Wednesday. According to the sources, the paddy procurement target for the Rabi season has been set at 10.29 lakh metric tons, which may be increased if required. Despite the drought, paddy procurement in the Kharif season has increased by 4%, the meeting revealed. Members of Odisha Dugdha Utpadaka Sangram Samiti on Wednesday staged a unique protest against the alleged anti-farmer policy of the state government by pouring drums of milk on the roads in front of the district collector's office in Puri. The agitating members of the farmers' body also burnt effigies of Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik. The protesting members of the association demanded a minimum payment of ₹30 per litre of milk by OMFED and inclusion of milk in the menu for the midday scheme. The association also threatened to intensify the stir if government fails to fulfill the demands. According to the sources, the members of the farmers' body staged the protest after OMFED refused to purchase milk from the farmers. Janmejay Jaina, president of the farmers' body, said, OMFED is not collecting milk from the self-help groups. If OMFED does not procure milk from us, how we will repay the loan that we have taken to produce milk? We want the government to fulfill our demands or else we'll be forced to commit suicide.
सरकार जो अघोषित दुग्ध संग्रह बंद कर देछन हठात यार प्रतिवाद करी आज समग्र ओडिशा रे पूरी ठारू ये आंदोलन आरंभ होउची यदि सरकार आर निष्पत्ति परिवर्तन न करंती तले आगामी दिन रे हम समस्त आत्महत्या दो विधानसभा आगे
आमे ऋण करिचु गाई किनिचु आ क्षीर बिक्री हेई पारुनी आमे ऋण सुझिबु केमिति.
As part of the birth centenary celebrations of legendary leader Biju Patnaik and the 80th year of the state's formation, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik on Wednesday dedicated 100 urban drinking water supply projects in the state at a function at the State Secretariat in Bhubaneswar. Among the urban areas included in this project are Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, Puri, Nimapada, Konark, Barampur, Chhatrapur, Rajgangpur, Nayagarh, Jaipur, Raigada, Angul, Patnagarh, Rourkela, etc., stating that the state government is committed to provide equitable, affordable, sustainable and safe drinking water to the urban population with a special focus on the urban poor. The Chief Minister said his government is working towards providing 135 litres of water per person per day and to provide piped water supply to all urban households, including those in the slum areas. The Chief Minister further said the state government has simplified the procedure for providing drinking water supply connections to the urban poor in December last year, which has resulted in the addition of 68,000 new household connections benefiting about 3 lakh urban poor.
100 urban piped water supply projects which will provide potable water to lots of families in 41 urban local bodies, including 5 municipal corporations.
In a rare departure from the pattern, migratory birds in Chilika are unwilling to return to their homeland long after the migratory season is over. As many as 70 species of migratory birds are yet to return from the bird sanctuary this year. Surprisingly, they have even begun nesting. Normally, these migratory birds flock the sanctuary during the winter season and stay here from November till February. However, since the past few years, certain aberrations are being observed in this pattern. One can still see the adorable flamingos pecking the blue waters of Chilika Lake in the unforgiving summer of Odisha. The Wildlife Department has spotted around 50,000 migratory birds belonging to 70 species, including pelicans, gudwals and blacktails, which are still surfing the waters of Chilika in the scorching heat. Eggs of these species have also been traced, implying these birds, which are supposed to have returned, have begun nesting. Observing this anomaly over the past few years, the Chilika Wildlife Division has also begun a summer survey of the birds. Moreover, emphasis is also being laid on the safety and security of these winged guests.
जो माने कि हमरो माइग्रेटरी थिले वर्तमान से मानो किछि माने प्राय रेसिडेंट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स एंड डेवलप कलानी किछि ता भीतर रहि जाई छथि रहि के मध्ये अंडा दउछथि भाबुछि बोते 2-3 वर्ष कंटीन्यूअस रहिला परे तांको जदी परिवेशटा तांको सुहाइला बोले से मान अनुभव करिवे एटा अंडा दवा प्रक्रिया आरंभ करि पारछन्ति बोली आशा करछु
किछि कि जो पक्षी रहउछन्ति आमे हमर जो लोकल अछन्ति रेंज फॉरेस्टर गार्ड से माने वाचर जो माने अछन्ति हमर ये से मान का धरी किछि प्रोटेक्शन करूछु प्लस से मान तदारा काम करूछु.
Even as most parts of interior Odisha reel under an intense heat wave, the Met Office has predicted a rise in temperature in the coastal belts in the next 24 hours. Talking to OTV, Director Meteorological Centre Bhubaneswar Dr. Sarachandra Sahu said a trough line stretching from Bihar up to northwest Bay of Bengal and passing through Jharkhand and West Bengal has formed this morning. While the wind flow from the rear east of the trough line is from the west and northwest direction, the wind flow from the eastern side of the trough line is from south and southwest direction. Under its influence, there is little possibility of rainfall in the neighbouring districts of Jharkhand and West Bengal as there is less flow of moisture in the air. On the other hand, the wind flow towards coastal Odisha is mostly from the south direction from Andhra Pradesh, through which the wind direction varies at times from south-southwest or south-southeast direction. As the wind speed remains relatively high at 30 to 35 km per hour, there is less possibility of a rise in temperature in coastal Odisha, Sahu said. But he said as the wind speed gradually weakens while moving north, the temperature in Chandbali and Balesur went up to 40 degrees Celsius and above on Wednesday. He also said the temperature in coastal Odisha will rise in the next 24 hours. Meanwhile, Titlagarh emerged as the hottest place in the state on Wednesday with 46.5 degrees Celsius. Before wrapping up the news headlines once again, Odisha government announces there will be no power cuts from 20th April to 20th May. Milk farmers pour milk on road in Puri to protest against the alleged anti-farmer policy of the state government. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik inaugurates 100 drinking water supply projects to benefit 27 lakh people in 41 urban areas. Paddy procurement for the Rabi season to begin across 19 districts in the second week of May and continue till 30th June. And migratory birds' love affair with Chilika outlasts season. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.